So, I mean, very clearly, India is a driver. India is setting the example on the importance of sanitation, and importantly, not just with words. Political leadership, capacity to innovate, investment, budget, and also looking at things holistically, not just by one approach like toilet construction, looking at ODF, hand washing with soap, waste management. So, yeah, very much leading there, and it's very inspiring, much beyond the borders of India. A lot of countries come to learn here. We are supporting cross-learning with the government of Nigeria, the government of Ethiopia, Indonesia. So that's on the good side, on the glass half full. If you look at the glass half empty, you still need to see that internally, despite of all the efforts, one must pursue. So the decision of the government to enter in the phase 2 of the Swachh Bharat Mission was a blessing, recognizing that tremendous achievements, results have been achieved, but that there is an unfinished business and there is an issue of sustainability, plus what we call in UNICEF stepping up the sanitation ladder, not just one household, one toilet. So, and here let's not be complacent. Working in India is not easy. We are talking about multiple states, multiple contexts, and a lot of difficulties, issues of climate changes that put at risk all the investment. So it's really good that we have those type of workshops whereby we look without complacence of the challenges, and really continue working into the delivery. And so I was saying no complacence, and particularly what's becoming very interesting, the government, technical partners such as UNICEF realize that unless and until the capacity is placed in GPs and communities which are duly empowered to continue the Jan Andolan for Swachh India, there is a big risk of sustainability issues. And this is where we believe the key priority is all this work around capacity development and empowerment, reaching the GPs, involving the GPs, and having real plans. So that is feasible because there is investment, there is money, and there are commitments. So yeah, this is where we are in the journey.
Okay, how do you analyze your journey with SBM? I mean, UNICEF and SBM.
So we are really grateful to the openness of the government to work with technical partners such as UNICEF, and also to accept the fact that we are, as many others, an independent institution. So when we do an assessment or a study, we have carte blanche. We deliver what we believe is true, and if the results are good and encouraging, so be it, but as well the results are not always good, and it's well taken. So this is most welcome, and I think it needs to continue. It's not just UNICEF, there are many other players, bilateral, multilateral institutions, USAID, WHO, Gates Foundation. There are also major players in the corporate sector who are being very much supporting, like Tata Trusts, like Unilever and others. And perhaps we need to continue and push for the collaboration with NGOs. We really see that they are very much field-oriented. They know about the realities there. So, and there are progresses here on mobilizing NGOs, especially through the Jal Jeevan mission, where they are considered as implementation support agencies. And this is a really good move. So all the work, again, it's going down to the grassroots level, empowering GPs to hire NGOs, to hire service providers, individuals, to support the service delivery in a professional fashion. Water and sanitation, in what we do in rural India, it's technically not rocket science. It's accessible. But it's still the job of professionals that all of us here, they must be equipped, protected, on payroll, and to sustain. So this is critically important, again, at the grassroots level, empowering GPs, but also ensuring the workforce. There are 400,000 Swachhagrahis, sanitation fighters, sanitation volunteers in the field. 40% are female. This is really great because water and sanitation is a male-dominated sector. So but they need to be nurtured, they need to be supported, and you know, have a good reason to wake up in the morning and do their job, not just the passion. So that is as well very important, and this is what we try to focus on. And of course, there are multiple players bringing various comparative advantages. I believe ours as UNICEF is all the work around behavior change communication, including and gender transformative, empowering women. The government is very much on board here, and we support that. We know that progress will be made with women taking leadership, not just benefiting from the sanitation program, but also taking part and being leaders. And they can move the lines, they can transform things. So we are very much behind this agenda, and all the capacity development parts, so that there are sound and reliable plans at the state level, at the district level, to support, again, the grassroots level, which is the core priority for the time being. Should we want to sustain all these investments and bring the achievements to another level with better impact on public health and also on environmental sustainability, because this is also what is at stake.
Last question from my side. UNICEF is also helping SBM to conduct studies. What do these studies say?
So, yeah, we are conducting independent research and evaluation. So there are various things. On the good side, our studies show that in an open defecation-free environment, each and every household would save 50,000 rupees per year. Why? This is because of medical costs averted for gastrointestinal diseases. It's also about time saved and investment, better investment in socio-economic growth rather than on sanitation issues. At the macro level, we could demonstrate that the Swachh Bharat Mission generated 7.55 million full-time equivalent jobs. And we could also demonstrate the impact on protecting water from contamination with fecal material. But at the same time, our studies show that there is not the best use of the behavior change money, and also that more needs to be done. We could demonstrate that, yes, the water is protected thanks to the Swachh Bharat Mission, the quality of water. At the same time, in states where there was rain by the time we did the study, we saw a high level of contamination. So this really highlights what's left to be done to achieve an impact. One household, one toilet is really good, but it's not finished. And then beyond one household, one toilet, what becomes of the fecal sludge? Okay, this twin pits is a nice model, but people need to agree to stop using one pit and using the other one. And so we need to break this taboo of handling mineralized fecal material, which are harmless after some time. And so these are the studies that we conduct. And we also conducted some assessment on the sustainability. And here as well, where there is a continued leadership, Jan Andolan movement, there is a better sustainability. In areas where people believe that the job is done next, we see a slip back to the open defecation practice or lack of operation and maintenance, meaning that fecal material is again released in the environment and contaminate people with diseases that kill children.